All right. We are back with Deadly Dungeon. Our party has just defeated Hydra, as well as many serpents and crocodiles. The room is already beginning to fade in color. It sounds like you wanted to start casting a spell, um, Orlana. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do it.
Okay. And that is once again a 10-minute cast.
Yeah, I'm gonna be casting a prayer of healing.
All right.
Please, Apollo, give me the light and time to cast the spell.
Meanwhile, I hand over the potion of invulnerability to Bordomir.
Okay. All right. You begin to cast. So about 2 minutes into your casting, it is quite apparent that the color is turning pale in the room. Everything is beginning to lose texture once again. And yet you are able to continue casting your spell.
Oh, I just remembered. I checked my backpack for the Hellhound deer that I procured earlier. Does it look like white, or is it like this room, or how does it look like?
You check your backpack?
Well, in my backpack, I have the Hellhound deer that I got from the previous room.
Yes, that's right. You look through your backpack and you cannot find it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So you will finish your casting at round 237.
Ignis, can you get in the middle of us? Don't want you to be outside if there's something on the other side.
Yep.
Around minute... let's see here. Around minute 2 into your casting this time, you begin once again to see everything as it is turning like completely pale white, and like a lot of the hard textures and sharp detail are beginning to fade into a very plain and just bland version of itself. The walls, the floor, the creatures that lie dead, the pillars, they begin to turn squiggly again. And over the rest of the remaining 8 minutes, it grows more erratic and oppressive. And as your spell nears completion, the trembling begins and grows and grows and grows, until the moment you cast the spell, at which point it like jumps in erraticism, and the room is shaking. Go ahead and cast your spell.
All right, 2d8 plus 8 for everyone. For 18.
Is there more on top of it, or is that all of it?
That's it. That's including all of it. I think I get an additional 4 though, so it's 22 for me.
Whew. All right, let's get out of here.
I can't overheal. Oops. There we go.
Oh wow, everyone's health bars are looking so full.
I've never seen this since the start of the show.
Okay. So everyone feels a strong sense or a strong pulse of life, I suppose. But the room is like shuddering. Everything is turned to white, with black outlines. The squiggliness of everything is just super unnerving, and the door itself begins to lose color.
Please open.
Yeah, concentrate very hard
Yes,
on getting out.
All right.
Concentrating so hard.
All right, you all press your hands to the door, thinking about moving through as the color is beginning to just be pulled away from the door. It turns paler and paler. The runes light up for each of you. First the outer, then the middle, then the center, and you all move through the door. All right. In front of you, you see 3 hallways, one to your left, middle, and right, and they appear to have this strange zigzagginess to them.
Normal turn order, so I'm first.
Yes.
I am going to, so I still have my telepathic link to everyone, and I am going to think in my head to everyone, there is some head incredibly frightening down the hallway straight ahead. Let's try and be quiet. And I will... actually, I want to try and make out what that is. Can I try and just spend my action and receive it?
Yeah, you can see a thing.
Yes, I can. Am I supposed? Oh, maybe I'm not supposed to. I know you can write on all that.
Interesting. Why can you see this far?
Because light is being shed directly forward.
Oh, yeah. Why is this thing shedding light? That's not supposed to be happening.
It was going past the wall of shed. Okay, I take that back. I'm going to say, all right, well...
Why is this shedding light? It's so weird.
Instead, I'm going to say, I'm still going to... I don't want to try
Yeah, you hear a noise up ahead.
Okay, I hear a noise, because I was going to say, I think the first thing to do after we got ganked by all those dogs is also try and listen for noise and scuttling, maybe listening for dogs again, or slithering since we just fought snakes, so make a perception.
Well, since I made a mistake and
okay.
and we're just gonna play this off as yeah, you definitely hear something up ahead. You hear the heavy breathing of some sort of creature. Yeah, actually, you know what? Give me that perception check.
Sure.
We'll see if you can glean anything else from this. Yeah, there are multiple things breathing, and you hear some steady, slow pitter-pattering of several creatures up ahead.
Can I make out which direction? Because there's 3 little holes.
It seems to be coming from just generally up ahead. You can't really tell which hallway.
Okay. I telepathically think I hear something. Something's coming. We should get ready to fight. Maybe get in a quarter, maybe we have to run in a hall, but get ready. And I am going to spend my movement here and here, and I will end my turn there.
Okay.
I do not have any more light to see down. I'll think nothing ahead down this hall.
Let's see, a 23 is pretty darn high. What's everyone else's passive perceptions?
14.
Okay.
17.
Ooh, 17's pretty good. Can anyone beat a 17?
I have 17 as well, but I need one.
Okay. All right. So, anything else for you, Captain Jack?
I am just going to ready a hand with the to throw a psionic dagger as soon as I see something.
All right, we'll give you a red dot for ready to action.
Mm-hmm.
Carlana.
I'm gonna move my light cantrip from Ignis to Boromir. Sorry, Boromir. Because he's going to be leading the charge more than likely, so he should be able to see the best.
All right, the light has moved.
Poke his sword. There you go. Take just in case there's something scary, I'm going to take cover right here and end my turn.
Okay. Boromir?
I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to here.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Could I?
You cut out there.
It says he's muted, not he's gone.
Oh yeah, Bordomir, you muted.
No, that's his turn. He said.
Okay. Ignis.
I think I'm just gonna move towards the healer. And it's my turn.
Okay.
What is a healer really without spell slots?
Captain Jack.
Sorry, I was doing well there for a while. I cut out. I'm going to hold my action, and I'm going to have some darts in my hands.
All right. You have a ready to action with darts. Captain Jack.
Yes, I am going to. Oof, I can't do this well. I'm just going to telepathically think to everyone. Well, I'm not very good at it, but I'll try and sneak ahead. And I am going to attempt to stealth, which is at disadvantage because I have well, I guess it doesn't matter, but I also would like to add a psionic die onto it. One of them.
Yep.
Which I'll put in chat real fast. Let's see, my psionic knack, psi bolster knack. So I have 6 of them, and I'll roll 1 to add on to the stealth, which is not great.
Okay. So the way your psionic die work is on a skill check, you can add these psionic die as long as you're proficient in the skill, which you are, I believe, with stealth.
Oh, actually, I'm not, because I didn't take that. So never mind, I can't add the psionic die.
Oh, okay. Never mind. But what's really cool about those is you can add them to skill checks if you don't succeed on them, but you only spend the die if you happen to pass the check. Otherwise, you get the die back, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Well, it's
so you keep
not
your
even
die.
Proficient. Yes, and I'm just going to think to everyone, maybe we should all go down the same hallway. And I'm going to step down this hallway, take a look. And then I'm going to come down here, and I'm going to go with the healer and the mage, since they have lots of damage. And I think I'll make one more move for the turn.
I wasn't trying to split us up.
I'll end right here.
Orlana.
I mean, the guy with the light is over there.
I think I have too high of a vision too. I don't think. Oh no, make him. Yeah, I shouldn't have this light that I have, by the way.
Oh,
I think I'm actually saying too much.
I thought you had a torch.
I did. I don't know if I'm carrying it though.
Oh.
Yeah, because I wouldn't have been able to hold it during the fight. So I guess I'll just, be hiding here, sneaking around in the dark.
All right.
I can't see.
Bordomir, your friends have left. Ducked down a different passage. You are muted.
With my turn, I was gonna light a torch though.
Oh, did I skip you? I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was gonna light a torch and hand.
I was just saying.
Light a torch and hand it to the wizard.
All right, Ignis, you have a torch.
Tragically left behind by my team.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there either.
It's your turn, Bordomir.
I guess if I don't see my team, I have the telepathy, right? So I guess I'll try and be like, where'd you guys go? And then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll dash to go 7, or I'll just count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is my turn.
Okay. Who had passive perception of 17? Ignis and Torlana, was it?
Not me.
It was Jack and Torlana.
Yes.
Oh, what? Maybe your D&D Beyond sheet is not up to date, but it says 14 here for Jack Sparrow.
Oh, my D&D Beyond was you switched when we were talking. It's my roll 20s. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different expertise.
Yeah. Captain Jack, so you have blind sight, which allows you to kind of sense your surroundings out, and you also have this passive perception of 17. There appears to be a wall here.
Mm-hmm.
There is no wall there. You see a wall, you do not sense a wall.
Interesting. Okay. It's not my turn, so I can't do anything or say anything about it.
Ignis, it's your turn.
Well, Ignis is thinking, I guess. Everyone can hear him think because we're linked, that maybe we should wait over here, and if the monster comes, then we can, like, split up better. Think of a course of action. Because if we just rush it, that's kind of giving it the advantage. And then I'm gonna step over here. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. I think the psionic, the psychic link is only with Captain Jack.
Yes, so you can it's a sort of telephone game. You can send a message to me and I can repeat it to everyone. But you have to trust me to be able to repeat your message to everyone.
Yes, I trust you with my life.
We'll see how that works out.
All right. Speaking of Captain Jack, it is your turn.
Ignoring the psychic calls of my allies, Captain Jack's not the one to turn down and trying to find something interesting or mystery. So he's going to, just to clarify, it's this wall, basically right here, that goes horizontal.
I think your arrow's hidden. But
yeah,
yes.
It is. Okay. I'm going to try and put a hand. Does my hand just sort of go through?
Yes.
Then I am going to take a step and I am going to poke my head just straight through. Just straight in.
Okay. You are inside the wall, or what appears to be a wall.
I don't see. Okay, so I'm see nothing. I see a wall.
You have blind sight, which is really weird.
Yeah, I take my polearm with me. I guess it's my polearm is sort of like my walking stick, my blind sight stick.
Yeah.
So
you can walk through to the other side.
I'm going to think. It seems that you can walk through some of these walls. This last segment of wall on this bottom part, you can just go through. I'm just going to go back down to the other side, and I have to okay, I need to be a good teammate. So I'll repeat that everyone tends to want to be stuck together, but then some people want to split up in case they come. So I don't know what we want to do, but we can go through the walls, so maybe that's useful. Maybe I can, I have an idea if we're willing to wait a little bit. And then I think that's all I can say in 6 seconds. It's more than 6 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess mental thoughts are faster, probably.
You can be continuing to talk mentally through their turn. Torlana.
Oh, okay.
I knock on the wall in front of me to see if I go through it.
Nope.
You lied to me.
Not that one. Go around the corner.
Start moving. 1, 2.
While he's doing that, I'll think out. So I could take off my armor, which will take a minute, and then try and stealth around and maybe find out what's around here. But of course, that's risky. What does everyone think?
I think that's risky.
I don't think that's a great idea, but 6 down here. And I'm going to take the dodge action because I don't like not knowing what's ahead of me.
Okay. Orlana is dodging. Bordemir.
I'm gonna go in through that wall, I guess. I'll go 1, 2, and see what I see.
You see nothing while you're in the wall.
Is it like darkness because of the light, or am I like in a? Is it? Do I get any sense why I can't see? Is it the lighting?
You do not get a sense of why you cannot see. It's just like suddenly you cannot see. You like move your light up towards your face. You like try and brush stuff away from your eyes. Nothing. No.
Wild. I guess I will step back, or I guess I'll just do it while I'm in the wall. I'm going to use Divine Sense, and I'll put it in chat. I think this might not work because there's some limitations in Divine Sense, but it's worth trying, I guess.
The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor, and powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears. As an action, you can open your awareness to detect such forces. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet of you. Celestial, fiend, or undead.
That's not behind total cover.
That's not behind total cover. Okay.
Total cover is the big limiting factor.
Yeah. There are none.
Okay. That's my action, so I guess I'll just use the rest of my movement to go 1, 2, 3. And I think I can go one last square.
Well, keep in mind you did move. Okay, well, right there is when we're going to stop. Because you have been spotted, and you can see in the darkness that glowing reflection of like night vision eyes that like cats and lions and stuff have. You see staring back at you, let's say 4 glowing yellow eyes, 2 on each side. So we're going to cue the combat music, and we're going to re-roll initiative.
YOLO!
All right. Let's sort roster. And first, the displacer beast that has spotted you is going to come sprinting out of the darkness towards you, Bordemir. It's going to run up to you, and it is going to multi-attack you with its tentacles. 1 and 2. A miss and a critical hit. We're off to a decent start here. Take 13 plus 7 is 20 damage.
Jeez.
And Captain Jack, a displacer beast will come bounding out of the darkness right up to you.
I will get a attack of opportunity when it's 10 feet away. So I have blind sense, so I should be able to tell when it gets just in my range.
Yeah, you should. Technically, that's around a corner, so it's a little weird, but I'll allow it.
Okay. Well, I'll make my opportunity with Glaive.
Can you even see that?
Well,
you've got blind sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Will hit and stop it in its tracks.
Okay. And that will do just 13.
Okay.
And I'll think out what the hell's coming out for us. Got something over here.
And as it comes around a corner and you like swing your glaive around, the glaive like moves through where you think it is, but does end up connecting a little bit past that, hitting the displacer beast. Ignis, it is your turn.
Yes. I'm gonna move a little bit ahead towards here, and I'm gonna firebolt the displacer beast that I see.
Okay. Okay.
For 7.
The firebolt flies true, but seems to pass through the displacer beast.
Well, that's my turn.
Okay, Captain Jack.
So I know where this one is, sort of around the corner. I am going to just make my 2 clave attacks with my normal and polearm master. And do either hit.
Yes, your second one. Oh wait. Yes, the second one hits.
Okay. And it will just be for 5 damage.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I will take, I don't know how thick this wall is, so I guess I'll figure out when I walk through how much movement it takes to go through it and come out on the other side.
Which direction are you moving?
I'm going straight down through the wall that I know is, I can walk through.
All right, that is 10 speed of movement.
Okay, 10 distance, and I'll see that. And I'll say, there's one on the other side. Maybe you can hide in the wall. And I will and my turn there, yeah.
Okay. You hear the sprinting of Pitter Patter coming around the corner back from whence you came. Ordemir.
I am going to attack the Displacer Beast with my rapier.
Okay. I'm going to move it a little to the south so you can see the health bar. Oops.
That's a 14.
You hit it. Again, you sense it this time, but your rapier moves past where you think it is, but connects, finding the Displacer Beast a little bit past where it appeared to be, and suddenly it has shifted in position. And it takes 10 damage.
And then I'll make my second attack, which misses.
And 11 misses, yes.
It's an action to drink a potion?
It is an action to drink a potion, yes.
Cool.
All right, Torlana.
Okay. Nobody's life is an immediate enough danger for me to have to cast something right now. So this will be one of the few times where I throw a damaging thing down for once. And I'm gonna Sacred Flame the Displacer Beast that he just hit.
All right, it makes a dexterity saving throw and fails. It takes 10 damage. I'm going to move it to the south so you can see the health bar again. All right. Anything else from you, Torlana?
That's it.
All right. The Displacer Beast begins to shift in place a little bit, and suddenly it's a little bit further than where it was a moment ago. The Displacer Beast is going to multi-attack you again, Bordemir. It holds its ground. Whoops, I don't know why the multi-attack listed damage. That's very strange. It will attack with an 8 and a 24, hitting you for 9 damage. Captain Jack, through the wall, you sense a Displacer Beast moving into position.
Within range that I can hit, because you said it was 10 feet.
You have 10 foot of
Mhm.
range and can somehow detect this with blind sight.
Oh, that's perfect. I'm
This
going to
is a
just
super weird interaction of things.
through the wall. I'm going to like sense it moving and stab the glaive right into it, attempting to stop it in place.
Wow, you hit,
Ooh.
stopping it.
11. I'll call out. It was on the other side of the wall, mentally.
All right. You sense the Displacer Beast crouch in place. Ignis, it is your turn.
Yes. So I'm going to this time go ahead and magic missile the Displacer Beast next to Boromir.
Okay. The missiles, like, again, these are like your fiery, sparkling magic missiles.
Yes.
And they fire, and they look like they're going to hit the Displacer Beast where it's standing, and then they twist at the last second and find the Displacer Beast in a slightly different position, dealing 12 damage. And again, the image of the Displacer Beast shifts by like a foot. Anything else, Ignis?
I guess I'll step forward a little bit.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, Captain Jack, you still feel the Displacer Beast on the other side of the wall or fake wall?
Yeah. I am going to think out to everyone. We should try and fight them one by finding holes in the wall. Move to the right, and then once that one's dead, maybe we can jump through a hole. And I'll also, and then for my action this turn, I will steady aim, and since I sense where it is, throw a psychic blade through the empty wall.
And with advantage, you'll hit with a 16.
Okay.
Yep.
And that will 14 total.
Oh, okay. I also, reading my character sheet more closely, the Displacer Beast will use its readied action to attack you through the wall with a tentacle.
Okay.
For 21.
Hit.
So something that should be listed here is 10 feet, not 5 feet.
What? Its attack range? Okay. Can it see me through the wall? Because if it can't, it has disadvantage then, right? I only have non-disadvantage because I can sense it blind sight.
That is probably correct. Yes.
Actually, I also should naturally have advantage on the attack too, since it's can't see me as well. Oh,
Ooh,
this is so weird.
Yeah, this is really interesting.
Yeah.
Yep, you're making some great points. So it misses with a 10.
Okay. All right. I'll say I've got one stuck on the other side of the wall and hold my ground.
Okay. A Displacer Beast will come around the corner here. And we'll move it into your threatening range.
Yep.
It will move closer, and it is going to...
Can I want to, if it's looking like it's going to move within 5 feet rather than 10, I'll do my polearm, my sentinel.
Okay,
attack.
sure.
So I want to try and stop it when it's 10 feet away rather than 5.
Right, and so this happens when it moves into your threatening range, right?
Yes, and so I'm like trying to see if it's moving closer or not, because I'm fine with it being 10 feet away and attacking me, but not 5 feet.
Yeah, so it's
away and
moving
attacking
into
anyone.
your threatening range for... Wait, so you've had your pole arm in one hand, and then you've been using psychic blades with the other.
So we were talking about that. It's like it's a free action to let go, and then as you make an attack, you throw the psychic blade, and then right afterwards you have a free item interaction to re-grab the pole arm and go back into two-hand.
Okay, so you grabbed your dagger. And
In previous situation, are you talking about right now?
Yeah, I don't think I heard you say you like pulled out your dagger at the end of your last turn.
I didn't. It was I threw my psychic blade last turn, which is conjured, and I still am using my pole arm in both hands.
Right, but you can't use opportunity attacks like this, or provoke attacks with Sentinel with Psychic Blades because it has to be on your turn and your
Correct.
action.
Oh, I rolled the wrong thing. I meant to attack with... Oh, I am attacking with my glaive. Yeah, this is my glaive attack.
Okay, right. So when it entered your 10-foot range, you said you're not
Oh,
using
you're
Sentinel.
right. I see.
So
I
it
can't,
has
like,
entered
retroactively.
your threatening range, and moving
I
forward
see.
will not provoke Sentinel.
So unless I can gauge whether or not it's going to stop there, which I don't know if I can do, so
No,
I guess
you need to
can't
call
do
it at the 10 when it's entering the 10-foot mark.
Gotcha.
Or nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. For those of you trying to understand what we're discussing, we chatted a lot about this throughout the day. Take a look at Sentinel, Polearm Master, and the Psychic Blade ability. There's some
the
really,
abomination.
yeah, there's some really cool interactions here. I'm really excited about this class combination. It's really fun, but it gets a little dicey with the ruling. But basically you can only use Psychic Blades on your turn, and the players have to be very careful declaring what they're holding at what point.
Yeah.
So the Displacer Beast moves into range and is going to multi-attack. It's going to make one attack against Ignis and one against Captain Jack Spiro. Let's do Captain Jack Spiro first with a 12, and then
Miss.
Ignis with an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
For 10 damage. All right, and now it is Bordemir's turn.
I will rapier attack the Displacer Beast by me.
Okay. A 17 will hit for 9 damage. And a 12 will not hit. Anything else?
Sad. No, I think that's my turn.
All right, Torlana.
All right. I don't actually have a lot of damage and spells. This isn't great. But I don't like what's happening here, so I'm gonna... Wait, they have 10-foot reach, though. Scoot right here in the middle of this room. And I'm gonna Sacred Flame the Displacer Beast to my right again.
Okay. Dexterity save, which it fails and takes 12 radiant damage.
I've done so much damage this fight.
Nice.
And I'm done.
Okay. The Displacer Beast on the right will go. Its body shifts in position once again. The Displacer Beast will just multi-attack Bordemir. I'm not sure why the link of multi-attack rolls damage. That's very strange. But it will hit you with a 24 for 8 damage.
They're getting weaker every hit. You keep taking them like a champ.
And it will stay right where it is. The purple Displacer Beast will start coming through the wall.
It can squeeze through. Wow.
Its body is taking up. Let me clarify. It is taking up both this square and this square.
Oh, it's a diagonal.
Like
I thought it was like a straight wall we were going through.
You were.
Okay. Oh.
It would be very silly for the space of a Displacer Beast, like its layer, to be designed in a way where it couldn't fit through and take advantage of the walls.
I see.
So it will have some pickings here. It's going to multi-attack, one at Captain Jack and one at Ignis.
If it's still on the wall, can it see us?
It is partially in the wall. Part of it is sticking out here in this square. To your northeast there, Captain Jack. So it can see Ignis, it can see you, and it's going to tentacle attack here. That's against Captain Jack and then against Ignis.
It hits.
Captain Jack takes 14 and the same for Ignis.
Okay. I'll also use my Sentinel attack when it attacks Ignis there.
Okay. That will hit.
just not.
Its body shifting in place once again. I believe you have sneak attack damage here.
Someone mentioned, does it get disadvantage for squeezing?
It is not squeezing.
Okay.
I want to be very clear. It
yeah.
is not squeezing. It is, its body is moving through 2 squares of wall. This one and this one. I don't think you can see that. Hang on. This one, the pings are not going through.
I get what you're saying.
It is going through both of these squares. Okay. Yes, no sneak attack on Glaive. Thank you.
Yep.
Rogues have so many little dice things that I personally have a hard time keeping track of, having never played a rogue. All right, so that is the Displacer Beast's turn. Ignis, you are surrounded by these crazy, weird cat beasts with whippy, spiky tails.
Yes. And I feel like at this point I can't run away, so I'm just gonna go even closer into the fray. And I believe from here I could cast my Burning Hands on both of those.
Yep.
Yep, so that's what I'm going to do.
And create a protective pocket immediately in front of
Yes.
you. Okay, let's do that. Burning Hands, a 15-foot cone from yourself. Each creature must make a dex saving throw. Again, I think it's DC 14 for you.
Yes.
So we'll do saves. The one on the left will fail, and the one on the right will also fail. They'll both take 14 damage. Both of them, their bodies shift in place, I believe. No, in fact, they don't. They do not shift in place. But they both take 15. Or 14. Yes. Okay.
And now I'm going to pray.
Very good. Captain Jack.
Is the one above still, its head is like poking out so it can see me?
Yeah, you can see it right here. And you can infer that the rest of it is somewhere in here.
Okay, I am going to drop the glaive at this point, and pull out. I don't know if I can. Let me put the Sonic Dagger just to make sure. It specifically has a rule for throwing 2 daggers, but I don't know if you can attack with 2 daggers. Never mind, I wouldn't do that to begin with. I'll pull out my dagger. And I'm going to attack the one above me twice, once with my dagger and once with my psionic dagger.
Okay.
The psionic first.
20 hits.
Okay.
12, and that will kill this Displacer Beast.
Oh, thank God.
Wow. Yeah, and then I'll offhand with the dagger on the other one.
That will miss.
Okay. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Actually, can I take a step up into the darkness? I'm still in range of it, but then I'll be... never mind, I'm staying here.
Okay.
I could.
All right. The Displacer Beast before you will go, and it is going to multi-attack once again, once at Captain Jack and once at Ignis. Let's do the attack to Captain Jack's Spiro will miss, and the attack to Ignis, a 15.
That will hit.
What is, you have mage armor, yes?
Yeah, I think I have 14 AC with Mage Armor.
Oh, 14? Okay. It will hit you for 11 damage.
Well,
Oof.
good night.
All right.
Ignis, I'll sentinel off that attack too.
Okay.
With the dagger in hand.
That will miss. As Ignis's body drops to the ground. All right. Bordemir, behind you, one of your comrades falls. What do you do?
Boromir certainly wasn't checking Ignis's dex. I will attack the Displacer Beast in front of me with my rapier.
Okay. That will miss. And the 21 will hit. Once again, the Displacer Beast shifts as you connect with it. You stab it in a slightly different spot than it was standing. For 8 damage. Okay, anything else?
And that's my turn.
For Lana.
I'm gonna move right here, cast a second level Cure Wounds on Ignis.
Okay.
I'm patting him on the head and I'm like, hey buddy, it's time to wake up. So you get 8 plus the extra. I cast again at second level, so it's an extra 4. So you're getting 12.
It doesn't look like it rolled another D8.
The higher level cast above it?
Yeah, it's for the 2 above the 6, yeah.
I thought the 2 was the spell slot level. So
I didn't roll great, but, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. The blue Displacer Beast will roar in Bordemir's face and multi-attack him with tentacles. A 13 and a 16, I believe, both miss.
Yes, praise the potion maker.
Ignis, you're on the ground, waking up amid commotion of combat.
Yes. Right, getting up, is that half of my move or all of my move?
Half.
Okay, so I'm gonna get up, that's half of my movement, but I'm gonna move the other half of my movement while disengaging.
Okay. All right.
And that's me.
Disengage. Meanwhile, Captain Jack Sparrow faces down the Displacer Beast that nearly killed you.
I will take a step up into the wall so that it can't see me anymore and attack twice with my dagger at it from the darkness.
Ooh, so you have blind sight, so you can still detect it,
Mm-hmm.
and it cannot see your attacks. So you have advantage on both attacks.
Yes, so I'll do 1 and then the dagger.
All right. So this Displacer Beast is displacing, so the advantage and disadvantage cancel out on the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
But the 22 will hit.
Okay, and then I'll add that. I think this is -3 damage because since I'm not dual weapon, I don't get the strength bonus on my second attack.
Okay. And I don't believe since you have disadvantage from its displacement, you do not get sneak attack damage on this hit.
Okay.
So you deal 3 damage.
Gotcha.
But it ceases its displacement. Okay. Meanwhile, it gets to go. It hisses at you, Torlana, as you move to interpose yourself between it and its prey. So it will make a multi-attack with 2 of its tentacles.
Can we just talk about this? I mean...
It will attack Captain Jack Sparrow with 1, hitting for...
It's disadvantage because I'm
Oh,
in
right,
the
sorry.
darkness still.
I forgot because I didn't move you actually into the wall. So a 13 will miss, and it will attack Torlana with an 18.
That is my AC.
For 14 damage.
I'll also stab out from the darkness sentinel while it does that.
You have advantage on this hit, so 17 hits.
All right.
For 17. Minus...
Oh no, it's still +3. It was only on the second attack of
okay.
my normal turn attack.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, interesting. Okay. Bordemir, it's your turn. Let me move that health bar down for you.
Much appreciated. Let me know if you heard this one before. I rapier attack the Displacer Beast.
Ooh, that's a new one. The 15 will hit. For 12. Ooh, a good gash into the Displacer Beast. It's not quite dead, though.
I will make my second attack.
22 will
Ooh.
finish it off with 11 damage.
Right.
And then, can I see Captain Jack so far?
So Captain Jack is technically like in here,
Oh, okay.
like in the wall.
I'm gonna move to here in case one of these Displacer Beasts has a taste for Ignis.
Okay.
And there's only the one left. The one in the wall is
Thank
dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. That's my turn.
Orlana.
I don't know what you think you're doing, you weird-looking dog, but this is my friend. And I'm gonna hit it with Sacred Flame, and the power of God will smite it. Wow, it's not a lot of damage.
All right. It makes its dex save and fails, taking the big whopping 6 damage. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. The Displacer Beast will step forward. It will strike out with its multi-attack once against Torlana with a 21 to hit for 9 damage, and once against Bordemir, missing.
And I will Sentinel from the wall.
All right.
Do you have your reaction back?
Oh, do I? I mean, my last Sentinel attack was on the same Displacer Beast, so it should be.
Yeah, that sounds like you would have it back. Never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah, I
just
think
thought
I have
I'd-
it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it is hit, it is disrupted until the end of its next turn.
If it's still its turn, then.
Yeah, but when does the displacement start? This
At
is
the end of its
tricky.
turn.
Hit by an attack, this trait is disrupted until the end of its next turn. Okay, well you hit it on its turn, so it is disrupted until the end of its next turn. Okay. Ignis.
Do I add my damage? Did I hit?
Oh, sorry. Yes,
Sentinel?
a 16 will hit.
Okay.
And
For
that's
17.
17. Okay. All right. Ignis, it is now your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna firebolt it and hope for the best. I just came back from the dead. Feeling pretty good about this one.
You smack it right in the face.
Hell yeah.
Woo! Big damage.
Strong.
The Displacer Beast shrieks as fire strikes it in the face.
Displace that, you ugly cat. And it's my turn.
I called it a dog, now you're calling it a cat.
Captain Jack, you are literally in a wall.
And I am going to just attack out of it, knowing exactly where the Displacer Beast is,
I love it.
knowing its weak spots.
15 will hit, and a 26. Oh, that's a crit. Wow.
Oh, yeah. I guess I technically would have to call which one's the sneak attack, so I can't just add it to the crit. So sneak attack on the first one. And then
The first strike kills it.
Okay.
All right.
I was going to just step out of the wall and say, that was a lot better than the last ones.
Yeah, it almost makes me worry that there might be more stuff in this weird maze.
Yeah, I
hope
think so.
not.
Jack, are you just speaking from inside of a wall?
Yeah, I think the voice just echoes from like nothing from the wall to your right.
All
I
right.
tried to leave it, but I couldn't. I was seemed to be ethereally trapped in here.
All right. You still have movement.
Okay, well, you have to. I can't move out of the wall.
Oh, yeah.
'cause of
Which
the
way
walls.
would you like to move?
I was moving south so I could walk into the party. And I guess I'll say, how much should we do for healing? I guess we should start looking around and knowing that there are walls, that you can walk through everywhere. I'm going to start looking through them up and down as I sort of start going east, which I don't know, that's in a single turn. I don't know how far I would get and how much I could check, but that's what I'll start doing. I guess I would check this south wall and then this south wall to the right, maybe in a single turn.
Sure. 1, 2.
Yeah.
You could check the whole room in like a minute and a half.
Oh, the entire room, a minute and a half. Okay. Well, maybe we should all just go together and see what's here first, and then I'll go around and look at the entire room and thoroughly.
If time is an issue, should I start my prayer of healing now?
Oh, you have one more?
It's gonna be my last spell slot, but yes.
I mean, time sort of is an issue with how the walls, everything disappears. So maybe you should get to the door and we should start this while we discuss what to do and you look around.
First, we should make sure there's nothing else in here.
Well, surely there's not another creature in here, right?
Sure.
So are we moving in turn order or freeform?
We can move in freeform.
How about, can we move in turn order together, like as a unit, 60 feet or turn, like 30 feet and 30 feet or something?
So, are you going to be casting the spell while all of this checking is happening, or are you going to wait until after?
I want to find the door first and then start casting it.
Okay, let's move in turn order then until you find the door.
Okay.
All right.
Then I guess since I'll check after, I'm just going to start moving towards the door, and I think I get like this much movement.
Sure.
Let's go towards the door.
All right.
I think you can. You can bonus action dash to go 90 total.
Yeah, we were talking a lot, so I was just going to move here for now, rather than just give myself time to move and do other stuff.
Makes sense.
Okay. Bordomir.
I will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And I will make a perception check for the walls, or do you want investigation? What should I do for walls?
What is your pass? So you can either like physically bump into them, or you can tell me your passive perception.
I guess I'd like to physically tap on the walls with like the hilt of my sword or the flat of my sword.
Okay, which walls are you doing that? The south or the north? The north. Okay, I'm gonna just draw lines on a couple of these to indicate where there's a wall. So you begin tapping. You find some vacant ones here.
Cool. I think that's my turn because I would go past this to do the next wall, so I wouldn't have time to double back.
Sure. Lana.
I'll pretty much follow right behind him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna keep going though. So 1,
Sure.
2. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not going into the dark.
Okay. So, in the interest of time, because going around through this whole, actually quite large room is going to be quite a bit tedious, I'm going to expedite this. There is not a lot of risk here. So I'm going to kind of like frog hop you all so you can kind of see what's happening in the room.
Awesome.
Captain Jack, I assume since you're going through the whole room again, you notice that your glaive is over here?
Yes, I will at some point realize. I'm sure if I did it now, someone would point it out after a certain point.
Right. Okay. So, frog hopping you all. There is, as you tap through the walls, there are also open spaces here and here.
Yeah. Also, I think I'd like to check through the open spaces, make sure there's not like side halls through them or side little room.
Basically, what you end up finding, and I'll move you all over here so you can kind of all see this all together. You find another door with runes on it over here. You also find a chest. You find that all 3 of the hallways that you found when you first entered the room, they all lead to this point. And they all have this weird zigzag. You find another vacant spot there. Here is the exit. Here is where 2 of the north passages all line up and meet up. There's another spot here. Going down the middle hallway over here, you find some more vacant or fake walls here and here. Oops. Nope. Didn't mean to draw through you.
I would like to say when we found the door, I would have stayed behind to start casting it.
Okay. That's totally fine. I'm just going to drag you around to kind of go through this all. So, and I'm also going to pass the minute and a half that it would have taken to search this, if that's okay with you all.
That would have been done while he started casting too. So just
okay.
Because like he would start casting on, search around.
Yeah, we find it after like 3 or 4 rounds. I start casting while they search everything, I guess.
Okay. So we'll say that you started at like 252.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Something like that, yeah.
Or so. You continue down the middle hallway and you find just 2 more. Here and here.
Okay.
You also go through the north hallway, so we're back to the start. You go through the north hallway. You find nothing along the north wall.
Okay. And there's nothing along the south wall too, right? The very south.
Yeah. Nothing along the south wall. But then you get here. You find that there is, in fact, a wall with fake walls here. You move through, and you find a chest.
Jack would have gone in probably immediately at the thought of treasure, but would poke the chest with the pointy end of his stick before he gets close and tries to open it.
It's all good.
Make sure the chest is very chesty, and then open it up.
Very chesty. Inside, you find a potion of heroism.
Damn, that's good.
Okay, and I think that's everything then. We go back, we talk.
Did we see more chests? I thought we saw a chest earlier.
Yes, there is one other chest, and it is near the other end of the hallways here.
So, because I'm superstitious, I'm not casting this next to the chest because I don't want that thing to eat me. I'm casting this like over here.
Okay.
What? Not next to the door? Oh my god! What if the
all right.
disappears?
Orlana, meanwhile, is casting all this time as you search the room.
It was pitch black, and I'm casting in the dark.
Bordemir, how about you open the other 2? I had my fill of treasure finding.
Yeah, why not? I will throw a dart at it from 10 feet away.
All right, there's a dart sticking out of the chest.
I will go and open the chest and retrieve my dart.
All right, you find a scroll of magic missile.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one more chest someone mentioned? Or was there not?
You have found all the chests in this room.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, now we talk for 10 minutes while we wait for Orlana to cast.
All right. Once again, the room becomes deprived of color. This time, about a minute and a half, you begin to notice the color change. It becomes very serious about 3 minutes in. By about 5 minutes in, everything is beginning to lose detail. And then finally, about 6 minutes in, the squiggly lines, like the weird replacement of detail, like it just looks like everything is like angry. It's disrupted. It isn't natural. So we will conclude the spell casting and see what's on the other side of the next door after our break. We'll be right back.